it's Zena, Warthog Princess. This video is going to be about Mailbag crossbodies. This is my collection and review. I have some starting from 2012, and then you can see some of the changes from then till now. The first one I'll start with is Midnight Blues. This exact bag was what drew me into Vera Bradley. I had discovered it relatively late in life. I had been in the Air Force for 20 years in combat boots and flight suits and was getting ready to retire, so I needed to girlify my wardrobe. I decided I really fell in love with this pattern. I thought it has a lot of different colors. It'll match with a lot of things. It's a darker background, so it won't appear dirty as easy or as fast. Anyway, this is what I was drawn to. I liked the aspect of being hands-free, and I fell in love with it. I found Mailbags, and I found lots of bags with this pattern, but it took me a while before I finally found this bag with the Mailbag and the Midnight Blues together. Now, in the meantime, I discovered how Vera works and how they retire patterns, and before you knew it, I started spree shopping and grabbing everything as it came, and now, as you know, I have Vera coming out my ears. So this is what started it all. But I do love this bag. I think it's beautiful. I will use this, and the next two actually as well are in the same genre, where they are everything that I look for in Vera, and I am hoping they bring back some of these things. So quality being one. Second thing is attention to detail and the coordinating trims and whatnot. So this has a beautiful coordinating trim. It's subtle but distinct. I know that sounds contradictory, but it's not. And it just looks really nice. And it also has a beautiful coordinating interior pattern. So as I say, you get a 3-for-1. You get the main pattern, the coordinating trim, and the beautiful coordinating interior. So that's one thing. The other thing I really like about it is it's signature Vera. It says it right in the fabric, Vera Bradley. So there's no need for extra tags or anything. Yeah, that's what I like. All right. So this is the Mailbag. I don't like flaps on main pockets, but guess what? It's not the main pocket. The main pocket is a zipper closure, and I do kind of like that easy, quick access where I just can reach over, flip that up with those magnets, and boom, you get that beautiful pop of interior color. And I have a big pocket right here, big slip all the way down to the bottom of the bag, and also a smaller slip on the front. So for me, really great, easy access, but nothing's gonna fall out kind of thing. So open it up, 2 slips, and then close it. You have the main compartment, which has 2 slips on the front. You probably can't see that very well. There you go, so there's 2 slips. And then on the back, nothing. On the outside of the back, there's a zipper. This pocket is about halfway down and most of the width. So there you go. The Mailbag, originally, at least for me, my original, it's not original, is mounted on the back of the bag. So beautiful Mailbag in Midnight Blues. Next one was one of my original 3. So it was Midnight Blues, Canyon, and Indigo Pop, and I bought a whole set of each of different things. So this is the same bag, but with the Canyon pattern. So nice coordinating trim, and inside you have the matching interior. Beautiful bag. Zipped, you got the 2 slip pockets, 1 and big number 2. And then 2 slips. I don't know what's the best way to show you these. Maybe you can see better there. 2 slips there, and no pockets on the back. Big zipper on the back of the bag. So, Canyon, Mailbag. Next one, Indigo Pop. This one, I just fell in love with it. I like blues and greens and teals. I'm not so much into the lime green, but I do think it works really well on this pattern. It's a geometric pattern, and very nice. So, same exact construct. I'll just give you the pop of color with the interior pattern. Look how beautifully the colors are like the exact same, but nice contrast to the floral print. So there you go, Indigo Pop. Next, we have a newer version, and this is where Vera started to change to what they call the double zip Mailbag. It's easy to see why they call it that, because there's the main zip, and then there's a zip behind the front flap. So you got your zipper, and then you still have that nice Mailbag front flap, but instead of having the 2 big slips one on top of each other, you have two smaller slips that are side by side. So it's a change. The flap also is not quite as big or long, whatever, but it works just fine. I really like this just as much. I use one of those for my phone, slip right in, or on this one, it's no longer a zipper on the back, it's a slip pocket. So I actually kind of like it either way, it's fine. So a little bit different configuration. Inside, it's the same. Two slips on the front, but they add the zipper pocket on the back. So I guess that's not the same, but basic, same construct. I like all the versions. That's the Parisian Paisley pattern. Get a really good look at that pattern on these type of bags. Big swaths of fabric, so you can really see some of the dimensional pieces. The next one is Impressionista. And again, I like my purples, so this one just kind of, I got a few items in this pattern. This also, one thing I didn't point out on Parisian Paisley, you can see they've added, the signature is no longer in the fabric, there's no coordinating trim, so they added a tag. It's got rivets or whatever holding it on there. Nice big Vera Bradley stamped, not signature, but tag. But this one has the Impressionista stripe on the inside, but even though it doesn't have the coordinating trims, you still have at least the coordinating cotton interior on these. And again, slip pocket in the back. Right. The next one, double zip mailbag. This is Elderberry microfiber. This is my perfect purple, if you will. It does have a very nice interior with the moon blooms and coordinating colors. Same construct with the two slips. I think you can see it better maybe on the microfiber, but I really like that, those pops of color when you flip that up. And then the slip on the back is also patterned. Two slips on the front, and these slips are actually in a purple nylon, so you can actually see them. And then the zipper on the back, just regular. The next one is, oh wait, before I go to the next one, let me show you one other thing. When they went from the mailbag mounted on the back of the bag, so it's like on your body side of the bag, when they went from that to the double zip, they moved the straps to the sides of the bag. See that? So now they're mounted on the side of the bag. I don't necessarily have a problem with that, although if I'm holding it like this with the straps behind it, it was easier to get the zipper all the way. It does work just fine with the side mount, but just something of note is one of the other changes that I forgot to mention. Okay, so now, fast forward. Classic black, this is an outlet version of microfiber. It looks just the same as the material, but you can see on the retail side, it's the double diamond, and on the outlet version, it's just a regular diamond stitching. Also, this one has the polka dot nylon interior, and if you look at this, this is actually a mailbag. It's not the double zip, so even though this is more recent, it's the older style, which I find rather interesting because it's clearly much newer than the rest. But it goes back to the two big slips in the main, one zipper, one main pocket, two slips on the inside, no zipper on the back, and a zipper on the outside. And it also went back to the back mounting on the straps. So all things that I found very interesting with the changes and then kind of going back. So I'm not sure why they did that. Maybe they just wanted to get some microfibers out on the market from the outlets. Not sure. No complaints here though. I'm very happy with all of these colors and configurations. And actually having a little bit of variety is kind of nice because sometimes you want something different and not have some choices. And still have plenty of room with the bags. And if you like the mailbags, there's one other thing you may also like. It's slightly bigger, but that's the Carson mailbag. So you can see the basic construct same, except instead of having those beautiful hidden magnets, it's got the magnet snap. They're okay, but I always find I feel like I'm pulling too hard on that magnet. It's going to pull through the fabric. This one is reinforced with the faux leather backing. So maybe it's not my imagination. There really is potential for it to pull through. I haven't had it happen, but I always feel like it is. There's a thread. Okay, so on this one, you got the snap, magnet snap. You got nylon interior, but at least it is coordinating. And one big slip pocket. One. Not divided and not layered, but just one. I don't have a problem with that. That's just what it is. The tag is a faux leather tacked on the two sides, sewn on. And it's smaller than it was on the others. It doesn't have any other zippers there. One zipper on the top and a slip on the back. So it's kind of a blend of solutions. That being said, a couple things. One is that the zipper is the kind that I abhor. I hate these zippers. They're rough, they're scratchy, they're even just touching them, that's like rough on my fingers, and they don't tend, they're just not, they're not smooth, they're not reliable. Okay, now it's working better, but I don't like them at all. I don't like anything about them. I have nothing against metal zippers. It's these scratchy, rough, not reliable ones that I don't like, for the record. The other big difference, okay, is the mounting is on the side, like the double zip Mailbags, but it's a removable strap, the Carson style, just like the Carson shoulder bags. So it doesn't come with any other straps. Wait, does it? No. But I have some other shoulder straps from my other ones, the extras that you could buy. So I definitely could put one on there. I unfortunately didn't grab one today before this video, but maybe later when we do a Carson review, this will be in the Carsons and then we can show what that looks like. But you can see it is a substantially large bag. So not any taller. You can see actually just ever so slightly taller, but it is wider by a good inch. And depth, I think, is bigger as well. So looking at about 1 inch versus 1.5 inches. I don't know the actual dimensions on the site. You can look that up, but it's just bigger. You can tell. And that pretty much sums up all of the Mailbags. I hope you got something out of that and look forward to seeing you again soon. Please leave your comments below if there's anything else you want to look at or put anything else side by side. Take care. Bye for now.